Hey guys, Brick Yo-Yo here. What's going on? Today we're looking at a contest on LEGO Ideas that I'm going to be a part of, and this is kind of going to be the first in a series of videos of my journey through the contest, because I kind of want to document it for you guys. So, it's called LEGO Moments in Space, and basically you submit entries, and then the winner becomes a gift with purchase in 2019. And so, yeah. Um, if you care, I will leave a link to this page, and you can see all the stuff. Grand prize wins a whole bunch of past gift with purchase sets. We got the piggy bank, nutcracker, snow globe, both Christmas countdowns, the London bus, the mini beetle, that Batman thing, R2D2, and fountain. Now the only three of these I don't have is this Christmas countdown and these three, but that's okay. You also get a $250 Lego gift card. And then there's 10 runner ups. You get $125 and those three. So 11 winners, I guess. The grand prize winner gets made into a set, though. Important stuff: judging, overall coolness and originality, 25%, most inspired details, 25%, relevance to contest theme, best use of Lego elements. And they have to be smaller than 16 by 16. They can overhang, blah, blah, blah. Refer to these sets to get a idea of what they're looking for. So you submit until February 9th, and then it's a crowd vote. And then the top 25 are reviewed by LEGO, and then they choose the prizes. How to enter: real or digital, doesn't have to be LEGO Digital Designer, which is good because I don't use LDD, I use Studio. And yeah, other stuff we'll worry about when we have a thing. As I'm recording this, I already sort of know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna kind of go back through and tell you a little bit about what I did to get where I am. So yeah. And we're back in the real world. We got me and Kai there. So I was thinking, as sort of a canopy for like a windscreen, like on a spaceship. I was thinking since I do Ninjago, I kind of wanted to do a Ninjago themed space vehicle. So, yeah. And then I got to thinking, well, what if I use this piece as like a canopy? This is like the top of the Air Jitsu and the Spinjitzu Masters things. It has two Technic holes, so maybe, like, could that work? You'd, like, the minifigure would stand up and then you'd put that over them. So then I got thinking, well, okay, how can I, like, get it to stick to other pieces. There's two Technic holes. They obviously go together, and then there's two holes in between. But how do they fit, say, like this between? And the answer is they don't really. It's like there's like half a brick in between. It's weird. So you can't. So then my first idea was, okay, something like this, and it works. Problem is that it's really loose. So I was like, that's not great. That's where these guys come in. We do some snot math, and I got this. looks kind of complicated. It's not really. There's this part, which is a 1x4, and a plate, and then a Technic hole, and then a plate or a tile with studs on the end, and then those go into the back of headlight bricks, just to give it a little more stability. Well, one, to give it more stability, and two, it matches up. The other side is just one of these, then the brick, and then a plate. And the plate in front of the headlight bricks matches up, or the tiles, the red tiles there match up with the purple, and then you get this nice little thing. And then, yeah, minifigures, and then you have a hole for your minifigures to stand. And then the top does actually work. Put it in there. And then if you were to like build it up a little bit, then yeah. So I was like, cool, that works. Now I'll go back into Studio and show you what I have so far. So then I imported Katana V11 in here. This is sort of the parts from that. Just as sort of a basis, because I really like the color scheme, and it was sort of inspired by that, considering I just built it. And then in here you can see my little Airjitsu capsule contraption thing, all in white. The Airjitsu piece isn't actually modeled in here, but it would be in those two holes. And I was like, okay, let's put some, let's put like wings, like slide that in there, maybe use these for like the underside, and then that piece makes a nice cap. Kind of wings, very simple. Maybe use these on the wingtips. Maybe use this, cover that up, but because I wanted a hollow space to put swords in, because it's a ninja ship, so there has to be swords. And I was like, okay, well, what if I put some swords, like attach them to the wings, sort of like Jay's Stormfighter, where it had like the wings, or the swords on the wings. Like, that'd be kind of cool. But yeah. And then this was a sort of way to attach this piece on to brick, because it's a special mold. But yeah, I didn't really like that too much. So I restarted, and this is where we're at currently. As you can see, there's a tan interior, primary color red, secondary is just a regular orange, sort of thrusters here. The front is all more brick built, got kind of this orange stripe going on. The back, I used the newer wheels to and then had like thrusters. I don't really like this though. The wings are smaller because I've realized that I was way over the 16 wide. But it did say that it only needs to be on a 16 by 16 base, and the base of this, if we're counting any studs, is 15 by 4. So yeah, kind of cutting it close, but. And then the wings make it 20 wide. I feel like I can't just cut the wingtips off, so I'm not going to. But yeah, it's pretty simple right now. I like the shaping of the wings. Using this piece, sort of give it an extra sort of shape in the front and back. But yeah, the front is pretty much a solid piece now, so I couldn't put the wings in there. The wings, or I couldn't store anything in there. Where I do end up storing stuff is I have a little compartment back here. If I'm just getting rid of all the bricks, it would only be held on by those two studs. And it's just a little compartment. Now, the regular katanas need 4, or they need a 5x4 area, and then they can go in diagonally. And I was like, oh, this is only a 4x4. But underneath the Technic piece is a panel, so it kind of is 5x4. But yeah, okay, whoops. So yeah, it's a 5x4 area back there, just to store stuff, like these two katanas right here. So yeah, I couldn't really figure out a good way to put, so to attach swords to the wings. This piece kind of makes it awkward, but I do like having these thrusters here. Little detailing on the wings just to break it up. But yeah, as you can see, the interior, I did a lot of math on this, and there's, we'll hide those. Here's that piece. Oh, am I missing one there? Or no, I think I hit it. It's hidden. All tan. You know, we got put the cheese slopes to sort of fill it up, and you can't see it in the model because that piece isn't molded in the studio, but it does fit. The minifigure would stand there. The only thing I haven't looked at is how far or how tall the little pod ends up being. So I think I will do that like right now. But yeah, this is tiled right here, so it flushes with the cheese slope there. So it just looks kind of continuous, which is what I like. I don't think it's not popping over too much, I don't think. If you have any thoughts on literally anything, just say something in the comments. He's not stuck down. Yeah, I don't know. This is, okay, so this would be the height of the whole back, which would be kind of like, it's a very crude representation, but like, you know, it'd be kind of like that. Then you'd have the front here. That would be the front view. And now we're gonna go back to studio. So then I was like, okay, let's get the back. You know, I like this red-orange design. It's very Fire Ninja, but then I got to thinking maybe it's a little bit too much like Kai and pre-existing color schemes in Ninjago. And then if I'm like, hey, it's for your ninjas with the swords, which I do like a ninja space theme, but I don't know how big the market is for that. And if the market's not huge, then probably won't happen. So then I was like, okay, how do I make this look? Because like a red and orange, like a flaming spacecraft, I like it. I don't know if other people will. But then I was like, okay, what other colors can I make the red? And I can do a white. And it actually looks pretty good. But if I didn't do that, because the only available colors, because I just selected all the white parts, is black, red, and white. But there is a Technic piece that is counting in that. Right there, you can see it. So if I get rid of that Technic piece, because that kind of has to be red, but it doesn't matter because you can't even see it. I have black, blue. That actually looks kind of cool. Light bluish gray. Red, white, I show you black, black, yellow, no. Those are kind of my options for things. And then if I like certain parts, if I replace a few parts, and then the limiting factor becomes the Technic. What is it with Technic? Or what I mean by limiting factor is the piece that doesn't let me have special other pieces. Is the Technic brick back here, which if I get rid of that, oh, it's the same. What was the other one? Is it the bracket? I forgot. There was. I can get it to a dark red pretty. I don't remember all the pieces I have to change, but it would pretty much be like that. And the problem with this is that a lot of these parts are available in dark red, but like in one set. Like these, the 4 wide curves are only in Ray's Speeder from 2015, so it's very unlikely that they make that part anymore, because that set is not in production. I don't know, I'm still a fan of the red and orange, which I haven't seen anything specifically like that. I would kind of have to take the ninja theme out, but the white kind of works for me. Like the white orange, and then I could change the secondary color to be like a blue or dark red, which looks a little bit like something from Star Wars. I'm not a big enough Star Wars fan to know. I do like this look, but I don't think I can do it because it looks like Star Wars. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, lots of stuff like this. Okay, that's like a gray and a dark red, but like this is very much that color scheme. So I guess it's not like uber similar to anything. It's really just like this one set. I'm gonna still leave it in the running then. If you have seen other sets with a similar color scheme, let me know. That's kind of the thing I was thinking of. I thought there were more though, so I'm sure there are. Anyway. So yeah, there's that, or I could do a lime, which this is not accurate to how it would actually look. Lime, this is like a really bright green on screen. I could do all white. Orange, red, I could do white and red, white and yellow, white and light bluish gray, probably not, white and green. I have a lot more options if I do that. I do still like the gold, though. It kind of works with all of the color schemes. This piece, not really. I'll probably take those out. But I want to figure out a way to make this less boring. But yeah. And on the bottom, just clear things to sort of hold everything together. The base color being black, it doesn't look like black. That's pure black, which works with everything. It looks sort of like a dark navy blue to me. That pretty much does it for this installment. If you have questions or comments on anything or an opinion that you want to express, feel free in the comments. Let me know what you think of what I've shown you and if there's any improvements that you think would help. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. It's there. And I will see you in the next installment, which will come out whenever I have time to make another one. Hopefully I can do this weekly, but if I have more stuff to show you sooner, then I will. And if I don't really work on it, then I won't do one. So yeah, bye.